In case the game tries to fuck me over in any way, I had to save my save files.
I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order. A purpose that cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it.
Freeze! Hey, put it down! Drop it! Put it down!
Back off. Back off!
Get him! Don't do it! I'll handle this. I'm sorry, Captain. Don't! You got it! You two! Stay there! And Hold your fire.
Thanks for trying, John.
Stop! Step aside, sir, or we'll be forced to open fire. It's a dead end. He's trapped. Security will take it from here.
I wanna highlight something here. They went this far for this storyline for Clifford and Bibi. But when we got the expose from Emilia about her existence, how she perceived life, we had this boring Strand episode where I had to move the camera. It's such an heavy contrast, this to Emilia's story.
In here! Put his hand up in the stable. Get to him.
I'm sorry, Lisa. I screwed it up. I've ruined everything.
This room is off limits. No one goes in. But he's in there, sir. I saw him. You saw him all. Now check the other way. Go! Yes, sir.
No. Open it up. He's inside.
Move, dumbass.
Bibi. Don't worry. It's okay. I'll always be with you. See the sunset. The day is ending. Let that yawn out. There's no pretending. I will hold you and protect you. So let love warm you till the morning.
your father. I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you and your mom. No matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone.
Please note at this point, this is the man or the spirit that shook hands with Bridget to end the world and his child with it.
I couldn't.
Get off of him! Now!
I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. I'm sorry. Sorry it took me so long.
Captain, look at you.
Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Oh my God.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John.
Let it go. Please.
Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
You told me your name was Sam Porter. But you're Sam Bridges. My son. My bridge to the future.
Oh my God.
Without you, I was just like any other Cliff. A dead end. No way forward. Nothing but an obstacle. Looking on at the world people like you were trying to build. Dividing people was the only thing I was ever good at.
How can one part of this game be so fucking terrible with its storytelling? And then this happens. This is also part of this game.
You, Sam. You bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. And mine. Come on, Sam. Stand up. It's me.
How the frick did Die Hard
Not BB too.
kept standing as a first man?
No, 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 no!
There were so many hints at it of the story, how it unfolded. Even at the Avengers meeting, I'm just gonna call it that, I got hinted at it again. Or at least there was the big hint.
Sam. There you are.
This is a good reason to become obsessed. You want to go home? Let's go home. It's okay. I know the way. Some time ago, I watched a review of this game. And I couldn't find it again. I promised I would watch it and stuff, but I couldn't find it. It told me that Cliff's story was inconclusive, that it wouldn't add up. For me, it adds up to a satisfying level. There still isn't an explanation as to how The revenge for spilled stuff still fits in.
There you are. Welcome back.
You understand his days as a BB are over, now that his connection to the other side has been severed.
It was me who cut the cord. So yes.
A deathless repatriate in the world of the living. Should we decommission him?
In a manner of speaking. Take him out of the pod. I'll raise him as my own.
Come on, Lou. Wake up. Come on, Lou, wake up. Come on, Lou.
You need to make it breathe.
Come on, Lou, wake up. Wake up. Come on. Wake up! Come on, Lou, wake up. Lou.
What an ending. I would have liked if they cut it right when the Chandelier was there, like this very last scene just. It's a bit odd. It's not odd. It's a little bit extra. The scene before would have been more cinematic. Anyways, how's the ending, man? I did not expect this. But then, if you didn't catch it either, I wouldn't blame you, because, man, ever since Higgs and those boss fights, it has been scrambled eggs and then some. Um, but like I said before, there were the possibility is there to catch up onto it. I just didn't realize it because everything was always in context of Lou and not of Sam. Man, it is a great ending. Too bad, like this is. It has a great start. It has a good mid game. The late game storytelling is so bad. But having this at the end, everything from the press conference forward, I like it a lot. But as weird as it sounds, it doesn't get better as I didn't regret to play this game. There's just so much wrong with the storytelling. It's so much trying to be extra. But man, here's a really difficult decision because right now I'm captivated by this good cinema that we had at the end. Good imagery, good voice lines, good text, good direction and everything. That it makes you forget of what was before. And my brain is fighting that, and in a sense, I'm glad to be that this way, because it's like you can see through this super manipulated language or cinema, but it's just so sad that we didn't had everything going like this. Yeah. So, was this game worth all of the trauma? I don't have a conclusive answer for that. Maybe I know the answer tomorrow or next week. But man, this was a trip. This was the deepest hole of shit I've ever seen, combined with some of the best storytelling I've ever had. Gameplay was decent. Like, I hate bikes. And how every vehicle gets stuck at the smallest piece of rubble. But the moment you get those highways up and running, driving is so much fun. Especially combined with the bridge building and delivering packages. But man, for now my conclusion is that if you have someone who wants to play this game, who wants to buy it, I wouldn't recommend it. There's some sort of summary that still needs to get formulated that would prepare someone for the chaotic pile of randomness that happens at the end. But I would need to think a long time of how to formulate that. I had this one viewer at a point who was very respectful in handling spoilers and tips, which was really nice. Because he asked me multiple times before I took a hint from him of how to proceed. And that made me realize, I always want to improve on stuff, and it's really unfair. Now, it sounds so mean, but there's definitely a way, or was a way of, like, it was the tar. How do I get buildings moving in the tar to cross the tar pit to map 3? And instead of telling me to engage the enemy, I would have went a way of making the brain work for the information and making the connection. Like, where would you have seen buildings in tar? Or movement in tar, something like that. Like I said, that is hugely unfair because that is just my brain. And I hope when he hears this that he doesn't take it the wrong way. But this is the problem I pretty much have with the ending. You know, now I have to think about how I would recommend this game with a quotation mark spoiler that doesn't actually spoil what's in this game or what is good in this game, while preparing the person to for the collapse of the universe and every rule in this. Man, I guess when I have that figured out, then I can probably give this game also a score, eh? But for now, this was Death Stranding. I wish you a good day, good night, and I hope I see you around.